The 100 Most Common AI Mistakes, a thematic breakdown. This list synthesizes recurring pitfalls across individuals, organizations, and governments, grouped by critical themes. Each mistake reflects real-world failures observed in AI deployment. Data and foundation flaws, the root causes. 1. Ignoring data quality, using dirty, incomplete, biased, or outdated data without rigorous cleaning validation. 2. Underestimating data volume needs, assuming small datasets suffice for complex tasks, leading to overfitting or poor generalization. 3. Neglecting data provenance and lineage, failing to track data sources, transformations, and ownership, creating audit nightmares and bias risks. 4. Overlooking data drift, not monitoring how real-world data distributions change over time, causing model decay. 5. Confusing correlation with causation, building models on spurious correlations without understanding underlying causal mechanisms. 6. Ignoring edge cases and rare events, training only on common scenarios, making systems fail catastrophically on unusual inputs. 7. Assuming data represents reality, using proxy data, e.g., social media activity, as a perfect substitute for complex human behaviors or ground truth. 8. Neglecting data privacy and consent, collecting or using personal data without proper anonymization, consent, or legal basis, e.g., GDPR, CCPA violations. 9. Garbage in, gospel out mentality, treating AI outputs as infallible truth despite known data flaws. 10. Failing to document data limitations, not explicitly stating what the data doesn't cover or where biases exist. 2. Model development and technical missteps. 11. Over-engineering solutions, using complex deep learning when simpler, interpretable models, like linear regression, would suffice and be more robust. 12. Ignoring model explainability, XAI deploying black box models in high-stakes domains, healthcare, finance, justice, without understanding why decisions are made. 13. Tuning for the wrong metric, optimizing solely for accuracy when precision, recall, fairness, or business impact matters more, e.g., in fraud detection. 14. Insufficient testing and validation, skipping rigorous stress testing on adversarial examples, edge cases, or out-of-distribution data. 15. Ignoring model robustness, failing to test how small input perturbations, e.g., image noise, drastically change outputs. 16. Neglecting model version control and reproducibility, inability to track which model version produced a result or reproduce past performance. 17. Confusing model capability with human understanding, assuming an LLM that sounds coherent understands concepts like a human. 18. Hallucination Acceptance, trusting generative AI outputs, text, images, code, without verification, especially in factual contexts. 19. Ignoring computational costs and environmental impact, deploying massive models without considering energy consumption, carbon footprint, and inference latency. 20. Set and forget model deployment, launching a model without a plan for continuous monitoring, retraining, and updating. 3. Strategic and goal misalignment. 21. AI for AI's sake, pursuing AI solutions without a clear business problem, user need, or measurable outcome. 22. Misaligned success metrics, defining success purely technically, e.g., model accuracy, rather than by human impact or business value. 23. Underestimating change management, failing to prepare workflows, roles, and culture for AI integration, causing resistance and underutilization. 24. Overlooking the last mile problem, building a great model but failing to integrate its outputs effectively into human decision-making processes. 25. Ignoring opportunity cost, investing heavily in AI while neglecting foundational digital transformation or simpler process improvements. 26. Vanity projects, prioritizing flashy, high-profile AI demos over solving practical, impactful problems. 27. Lack of clear ownership, no single person, team accountable for AI outcomes, ethics, performance, maintenance. 28. Short-term focus, optimizing for immediate ROI while neglecting long-term risks, maintenance costs, and ethical debt. 29. Ignoring the human-AI workflow, designing AI to replace humans rather than augment them, leading to poor adoption and missed synergies. 30. Failure to define done. No clear criteria for when an AI project is successful, failed, or needs pivoting. 4. Ethical blind spots and bias amplification. 31. Assuming AI is inherently objective, ignoring how training data and design choices embed human biases, leading to discriminatory outcomes. 32. Bias testing as an afterthought, not proactively auditing models for fairness across gender, race, age, disability, etc. before deployment. 33. Lack of diverse teams, developing AI with homogeneous teams who lack perspectives to identify potential harms for marginalized groups. 34. Ignoring contextual harm, failing to consider how outputs might be misused or cause harm in specific cultural or situational contexts. 35. Debiasing theater, applying superficial bias mitigation techniques without addressing root causes in data or problem framing. 36. Transparency theater, claiming transparency while providing meaningless or inaccessible explanations, e.g., overly technical SHAP plots to end users. 37. Consent extraction, using dark patterns or complex terms to obtain consent for data use that users don't understand. 38. Surveillance overreach, deploying facial recognition, emotion AI, or monitoring tools without clear necessity, proportionality, and oversight. 39. Automating unjust processes, using AI to scale up biased human decisions, e.g., in hiring or lending, without fixing the underlying process first. 40. Ignoring power imbalances, deploying AI in ways that disproportionately benefit powerful entities, govs, core, at the expense of vulnerable populations. V. Governance, risk and compliance failures. 41. No AI risk framework, lacking structured processes to identify, assess, and mitigate AI-specific risks, bias, security, safety. 42. Ignoring regulatory requirements, failing to comply with evolving AI regulations, EU AI Act, sector-specific rules, and data privacy laws. 43. Poor vendor management, blindly trusting third-party AI tools' APIs without auditing their data, models, security, or bias. 44. Insufficient security hygiene, treating AI systems like any other software, ignoring unique attack vectors, data poisoning, model inversion, adversarial attacks. 45. Lack of incident response plans, having no protocol for when an AI system fails, causes harm, or is compromised. 46. Ignoring model intellectual property, unclear ownership of models, training data, and outputs, leading to legal disputes. 47. Inadequate audit trails, failing to log model inputs, outputs, decisions, and human overrides for accountability and debugging. 48. Over-reliance on vendor claims, accepting marketing hype, 100% unbiased, without independent validation. 49. Neglecting insurance and liability, not understanding or mitigating financial, legal liability when AI causes errors or harm. 50. Treating AI governance as IT governance, failing to establish cross-functional oversight, legal, ethics, HR, domain experts, beyond just tech teams. Remember, AI won't replace you. A person using AI responsibly will. This is NeoMind AI, where we build the future without burning the present. Until next time, stay sharp. The future is today.